everybody, welcome back. If you're watching our videos, then thank you so much for your support. We really do appreciate it. If you're new here, then just to let you know, I am Nines and this is...
You don't know my name? Brian. I want to be known as Brian.
This is DB, otherwise known as...
DeBrian.
DeBrian, absolutely, yes. So, if you don't know, we literally talk about anything. If you give us
any
a topic,
shit you can think
absolutely. If you give us a topic to cover, we will cover it. So get your suggestions in. So with that said, what are we going to be talking about this week?
Well, we thought we'd start off talking about that Prince Philip last week had a bit of an altercation with another car. And the question seems to be around the fact that he's 97. I understand.
Is he 97 or 93?
Apparently 97. I think
right.
She's 93.
Okay,
She'd
right.
be the Queen, not the cat's mother.
Wow.
He's 97 and has been, the news has been full of the question, is he too old to drive? Well, I know a lot of people who are far younger than 97 who have no right being on the road. No right whatsoever. I find it wrong that they're focusing on the fact that he's 97. I'm not saying that his age doesn't play a part in perhaps his reaction times and everything else. But that particular road apparently is well known for its accidents. I do think that at one point or another, we have all slammed on our brakes, been in the wrong, and thought to yourself, oh, nearly, and that person is, you know, who's coming down the road has bigged at you and swung out to avoid your bonnet. And we don't look on that and go, oh, well, she's 48. She's 48, she's not as good as she was when she was 20. So does there come a point where your age takes over your ability? So had this been 20 years ago, do you think they'd have focused on the fact that it's, oh my God, Prince Philip has had a car crash?
He's in his 70s. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Now, if I'm honest, I have not seen any coverage on this.
Oh my God, I swear to God, she doesn't just live in a bubble. What do you do? Living like an igloo.
I just don't
watch the end of nowhere.
But I have seen stories on it. I've seen it on social media, but I've not really seen, you know, exactly what happened. But
I'm going to have an opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn right I am. But from what I understand, how he had this accident, it was at a junction, right?
It was at a T-junction.
Right. Can I just check? He was at the junction waiting to pull out.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think he just pulled out, and then you've got the traffic coming down.
Is that because normally he's got servants to look for him, but they weren't
available
that
was
day?
the other question. Somebody said, you know, where were the, I knew you said secret police then, but that might be true too, the protection services. I just have this image, that spitting image puppet in my head. He goes, Liz, your own roads anyway.
Do you know what? Even if he would have had police security or whatever with him, they're not. If you go for that instant moment, it's not like, whoa, stop, you know. And
it's always going to be off on you.
Yeah. Okay. So
then it begs the question that this has been all over the newspapers because obviously it's Prince Philip. And we see year on year lots of celebrities getting done for speeding or whatever they've done. And there's even quite an infamous solicitor that I think is like Mr. Fix-It. I don't think Jim. Don't panic then. Let it go.
We can go there.
What did you write to Jim Fix-It for?
I did actually write to Jim.
So did I. What did you ask for?
Mine was to meet Bucks Fizz.
Mine was to play golf with Lee Trevino. And McPartlan, who did have a crash, was over the limit drink-wise, and did get his licence suspended. I think it was for 20 months, but didn't do any jail time. Now, I don't know the legalities of that.
But you don't do jail time, do you, for drink
But
driving?
he did get a record-breaking £86,000 fine. Now, my point is this. If it wasn't Prince Philip, if it wasn't McPartlan, and there's plenty of other celebrities to choose from, if we're going down, you and I are going down the M25, and you've got Earth, Wind and Fire on, and you're singing along, and I'm drinking gin from the bottle, and not really paying attention to what's going on.
Are you driving?
And no, you're driving, because I'm drinking. me.
Right.
I now drink and drive. We get pulled over. You get breathalyzed because obviously you're the driver. I can be as drunk as I like.
She's hammered, laughing.
But no one's going to know about that other than me and you. It's not made public.
No, but then if you have a celebrity...
Why does their celebrity mean that they are either a good driver, a bad driver, a speeder, a non-speeder?
It doesn't... I don't think it makes them that.
What has he got to do with the public?
Because they share their life. They share the good part of their life with everybody. Yeah, so everything that goes on in their life pretty much is shared, whether that be them sharing it on social
I understand
media.
because a lot of the time they're caught in that publicity. I
Absolutely.
understand what you're saying.
So actually, if you're sharing the good or the good is being published, there has to be a bad side, and it will come through at some point. But I think people are more interested in seeing the bad side. But
gossip is always going to be hot.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think as well, it's like Ant. Ant did wrong. Now, that could have been a celebrity.
You know your Ant right.
I am. Do you know why? Because I'm on your right. I'm Ant right because I'm on your right. Okay. So Ant is a celebrity, and he got pulled over for drink driving. And actually...
I think he had a crash, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He actually did have a crash, and he was over the limit. Yeah. But as a nation, I don't know about you, but I felt sorry for him.
So did I. And I would never feel sorry for a drink driver in normal circumstances.
No, absolutely. But I think we knew that he'd had a breakup with his wife. We knew he was having a hard time.
I know
he's come out of rehab.
but I tell you what, I'd have broken up with the wife as well.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
I feel sorry for him. I really do. Because he's actually kept their split. See what happens when you just go off on one. He's actually kept their split pretty private. He is entitled, whether it be a day, a week, 6 months or a year, to move on with his life. Yeah, he can do that. That marriage is over. She may not like it. She may be devastated by it. But when one person says it's over, couple of things. Don't make yourself this victim because it's really, really ugly. And for most smart women, it does you no favours.
It doesn't, but I think when you're in that moment and you're hurting, Tash, we all make rash decisions, wrong decisions,
but it takes your point again that if you're going to be in the public eye, these things are going to get blown up.
Let's also not, there is a factor there that she may have said something like, oh, you know what, I'm absolutely gutted that Ant and I have split up. But how do we know that the press haven't got hold of that and absolutely twisted that into, oh my God, you know what, I slipped my wrist at the weekend and splitting up with me?
Well, firstly, she's pretty prolific as a tweeter on Twitter, which is easy to say even after half a glass of gin. And she's put some pretty non-cryptic and rather barbed comments on it.
I wouldn't say they're nasty comments.
So
there may be the odd kind of quote or something and people go, yeah, you know what, we feel your pain. But actually, she is going through a public breakup.
Okay, so if that was you, and you were going for a public breakout, that's spot, breakup, sorry, it's not your skin, it's lovely, shiny, glowing. Would you want the public to perceive you as a strong, independent woman or this crushed, victimised, broken person?
Do you know
just
what?
No, yes or no. Which one would you
say?
want
A strong, independent woman.
So why would you put yourself out
No.
and make yourself?
No, I don't think
shouting at me doesn't mean your opinion counts more.
But you always shout at me. But whether we like it or not, even if she is a strong, independent woman, she is Ant McPartlan.
You're not going to say that for an American accent, do you?
Strong, independent woman. She is Ant McPartlan's wife, and Ant is
not anymore.
But Ant is up here in every single person's mind, really. I mean, he is a bit of an international hero, and so whether we like it or not, we're always going to champion him more than we are than her.
So actually, she did it so that she had more people in her corner.
Quite possibly, but she cannot win in this situation.
Okay, so he's found love again.
Yep.
Is he entitled to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is he still entitled to do that if the person that he's fallen in love with had a relationship, and in this case a PA, PR, whatever it was, something with P, relationship with both of them prior to the both of them splitting up?
Okay.
Is that less or...
No, I think you can't help who you fall in love with.
Right. So she's been, the wife has been all over Twitter and saying, you know, that she's hurt by the fact that it was a friend. That's the only bit that I do actually agree with, because I think that you would have to be really cold-hearted not to feel that. And I don't mean it on a betrayal level, because if the relationship has started after the split has happened, there is no betrayal. But it would certainly make you second-guess your once upon a time relationship with that person. Did that person actually have liked me, or was it a way to get in with my husband?
No, I think that was a genuine job, and I think maybe there was a little bit of something there, you know, even a little bit of chemistry, but maybe nothing happened and they've split up and they've decided to do it. Yes, that is a really, really shitty situation, because I think you've lost the man you love, you've lost your home, you've lost your life, you've pretty much lost everything. And then before you know it, someone that you class as a friend is actually now with your husband. That's got to smart. But is he entitled to move on? Absolutely. And like I say, you can't help who you love.
I do feel sorry for her in this particular bit, because I'm not sure that
I feel sorry for her throughout it all, but I also feel sorry for Anne.
Yeah.
I feel sorry. You know what? When a relationship comes to the end, there is two sides to every story. And
I just admire the way
it's not
that he
nice.
has kept it private, and I don't
think he's had a choice but to keep it private, because I don't think he can actually. I mean, the guy's in rehab, but he's been in rehab. So can he?
He's been out quite some time.
How long's he been out for?
Well, I was guessing he's been. Well, he was out before I'm a Celebrity came on.
Yeah, but you can guarantee that his PR company have said to him, "You say nothing until you come back."
Oh, absolutely.
But he's going to make shed loads of money out of this in years to come, when he talks about everything he's been through and he opens up about it if he needs to. It's
Do you know what? You're probably right. But I love watching those two. They are a great. They're not even a guilty secret, because like a lot of the nation, as you say,
yeah,
everybody loves them, and I think people genuinely want him to be okay and to be back on the screen.
Yeah, they do, and I think people realise that shit does happen. Yeah, if you're liked, we back you. Can you imagine if this was somebody like?
Go on, pick your worst, girl.
Well, it's not my worst, but let's take the Strictly presenters. So we've got Tess Daly and we've got Claudia Winkleman. Now, I don't know about you, but I warm to Claudia more than I do Tess.
Yeah, because Tess is awkward.
Right. But had Tess have done something wrong, do we think the nation would have backed her as much as they did Ant?
No.
Would you have?
No, because I think that, I mean, Tess Daly's been around for quite a few years, but they have been with us
so people
for our adult life.
Yeah. Big shout out to Holly though. Holly did a great job. No? Oh, come on, for stepping in, I thought she did brilliantly.
I did think she did brilliantly.
I know what you're saying. It's no Ant and Dec, but
it's just not the same.
No, of course it's not, but it's like Morecambe and Wise,
so
isn't it?
This series was my least favourite ever, and I can't work out whether I just didn't like the people.
I love this
series, or it was her. I can't work it out. But not that I wanted it to end.
Do you know what though? There was not much beef in this series. Maybe that's why
it rounds.
But I know what you mean, and I think people do view when there's controversy and whatnot, but actually, I think that makes a bloody refreshing change.
Yeah, no, it was pleasant to watch.
It was still bloody good.
Do you think the right man won?
Do you know what? I did love the Barrowman.
Me too.
I absolutely loved him. But you know what? I liked everybody, and I wouldn't have been bothered on who was in three of them. There was John Barrowman. Who was the other one?
Emily Attack.
Oh, I loved her.
She was fab.
Loved her. But yeah, I did love Harry, and yeah, I didn't really mind who won. Did you want the Barrowman to win?
I really did.
I did vote for John Barrowman.
So did I.
Yeah.
Several million times.
Yeah.
I may have voted on my children's phones when they went to bed as well.
John, if you're watching, if you could do a special shout out for Ryan, that would be great. Thank you.
right into the Barrowman.
But on that note, I mean, considering we started off talking about Prince Philip and a car crash, and we've now covered Ant and Dec and
I'm a celebrity.
Tess Daly, and yeah, I'm a Celebrity. Yeah, I think
You
we've
could
covered
do
quite a bit.
Strictly.
I can do Strictly.
You could do Strictly. Not as a dancer.
As what then?
As a host.
Oh, I see what you mean. Not as a dancer. I think I'd be pretty good, actually. I can do the caterpillar. That's for another night, but I can do the caterpillar.
We have got lots of footage of Nina doing the caterpillar.
That's my party piece as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's lovely because you get a bit of buoyancy going, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, talking of which, we should actually do a bra fitting at some stage,
Yeah,
shouldn't we?
we do have a girl.
A girl, yes, we do. Yes, we're wonderful. We need to actually get. Yeah, we'll do a bra fitting. But going forward, so what we're going to be doing is getting people to join us around the kitchen table. Do you know, and it can be for anything.
All are welcome, darling.
All are welcome. Yes, they are. But thanks for watching as always. We really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.